Sometimes a film can be too clever for its own good. I think we're here. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're here to discuss Bliss. This film stars Owen Wilson as Greg, a recently divorced middle management guy with his head in the clouds, constantly drawing sketches of another life, a home, and a woman he can't seem to forget. The problem is that he also doesn't seem to remember any of it. His preoccupation ultimately costs him his job and nearly his freedom when he encounters Isabel, played by Salma Hayek, who convinces him that his confusion, or delusion, you decide, stems from the fact that their world isn't real. They take these mysterious crystals that allow them to transport back and forth between the two realities until, after varying adventures in and outside the so-called simulation, Greg is forced to choose. Bliss has been described as a cross between The Matrix and Vanilla Sky, although it lacks the depth and creativity of both. The film is set up to be interpreted as either a dizzying metaphor on addiction and mental illness, which it doesn't really take nearly as seriously as it should, or a tragic science fiction drama. But neither concept is adequately fleshed out. There's ultimately no explanation as to what is happening or why at any given time. The protagonist, as well as the audience, simply has to accept what the Isabel character says. While it's something Greg does for the most part without question, the viewer is not likely to be so inclined. The film also tries to be far too clever in its depiction of these potentially alternate realities, or degrees of sanity depending on how you look at it. And this is especially true when the two begin to collide or begin to overlap, which occurs again without any explanation as to how or why this is happening. And this brings me to the way the film is shot. Kudos for the practical effects, which do make certain scenes feel pretty believable, but the overall look of the film was disappointingly fake. Subtle hints at this being anything more than a drug-induced trip fail to land, and the utopian reality failed to invoke any sense of wonder. The bizarre angles, the way in which certain scenes are overly spliced with color, while others are shoddily underlit, while probably intentional, felt like amateur hour. Look, I'm a fan of Owen Wilson and Salma Hayek, but the two seem to have been pretty hit and miss lately when it comes to their projects. Owen hasn't had a really good film since No Escape and Wonder. Salma, Savages, maybe? And that was in 2012. Bliss is currently airing on Amazon Prime Video. If you're a fan of these two and you'll give anything they do a try, then sure, check it out when you're bored. Otherwise, this isn't one I would be able to recommend. There's simply better stuff out there. There has to be, right? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.